schedule for One Fall.
Definitely an incredible way to kick things off here at Welcome to Eden. And of course, we want to thank our sponsor, the Talking Elite Show, for helping us bring these incredible matches here to the ballroom. And someone who knows how to make an entrance, for sure. The Killer Bay, Heather Monroe, flanked by Baliyan Akki.
And again, this was a last-minute change to the card. Originally, Heather was supposed to team with the incredible ephemeral queen, Edith Surreal, one of my favorites, but unfortunately, Edith not able to make it. She will be back at Garden State soon, and Akki stepping in.
Now, something of note is that both of these competitors are used to being in tag teams. Akki, one half of Best Bros with Mace Laruga, and Heather part of BFT with Ray Lynn. But I'm very curious to see how their chemistry will be together in this first time teaming.
Well, see, I don't know if you can tell by watching Heather making her entrance entirely by herself, fanning herself entirely. There, she gave him a little bit there. She's sort of, when she doesn't have Ray Lynn around, sometimes she's sort of, well, it's sort of a one-woman show for Heather, but I am interested to see this because, again, this is our debut event.
Yeah, certainly not used to sharing the spotlight is Heather Monroe. And they certainly have a test ahead of them in this incredible tag team that they are going to be facing tonight at Welcome to Eden.
And our hashtag, of course, is hashtag Welcome to Eden. I'm always checking the socials while I call the show, so please let us know what you think. Just be nice about it, please, please.
Well, I mean, I don't know if Dark Sheik and Jay Vidal took too nicely to their opponents. I mean, we talk about not having a second chance to make a first impression. But where did Dark Sheik and Jay Vidal go?
Well, let the beat drop. Let's see what happens. So perhaps this is just going to be the entire complexion of this match. Jay Vidal and Dark Sheik maybe not interested in coming out here quite yet. I mean, take your time. Take your time. Maybe they're warming up. They're stretching. Stretching is important, Alyssa. You know that.
It definitely is. And, you know, we're on their time, to be fair. I mean, but, you know, to give a little background, Jay Vidal and Dark Sheik had faced one another earlier this year at GCW Downward Spiral in Vegas.
Incredible match. Incredible match. And sometimes, I'm sure, Alyssa, you know that your biggest rivals can become really great partners.
It's very true, and they actually teamed together months ago, back in June, and were victorious already. So now, curious to see if they can continue that successful streak. There we go. That's a little bit better. Jay Vidal making his way to the ring, and you know, someone that's very irreverent. That's very unpredictable, but also very confident. You know, I was talking about ways to describe Jay Vidal, and the words that come to mind are confident, attitude, and party.
I just want to take a moment also to shout out the high-heeled, fur-covered boots that Jay was wearing when he arrived today. He's changed into his wrestling gear, but I just think they deserve to mention on the street.
I'm so glad you brought that up. But now,
here she is, the entity, the experience that is Dark Sheik.
A legend, a trailblazer, someone who is such a staple of the scene, who founded Foot Slam over a decade ago, someone who's been competing since they were a teenager, Dark Sheik.
And now Dark Sheik has made some appearances in New Jersey and in this area for JCW, GCW, but if you are here live and you've not yet had the experience of Dark Sheik, enjoy. And if you are on the stream, just soak it in.
Just enjoy it. Absolutely incredible. And you're right, Dark Sheik is an experience. And I would dare to say that Jay Vidal is, I think, becoming an experience as well.
And it can only get better when you're teaming with someone like Sheik, when you're in that presence, when you're in that level of just veteran talent.
Definitely. But look at
Heather Monroe.
Yeah, but just
not impressed.
Heather Monroe actually, I believe, had faced Dark Sheik in a Grand back in 2019, so they are no strangers to one another. And that, I mean, a show of cohesion.
Little Titanic pose there. We like it.
Whether it be, mental or strategic or physical, the cohesion is being seen.
There it is.
There we go. And you know what? I bet he'll never let go.
And we won't. Did you ever see the end of that film, Alyssa? I don't know what happens. I'm sure this is gonna work out well.
This is gonna be great. Totally not like Titanic. Jordan Castle got the ring announcements.
Introducing first in the corner to my right. First, from Choco Pro, weighing 185 pounds, he is the Super Asia Champion, Baliyan Akki.
Akki here in the U.S. for 2 months and, making the best of it.
His tag team partner from Des Moines, Iowa, Sheik, is the Killer Bay, Heather Monroe. Their opponents in the corner to my left. First, from Miami's 305, weighing in at 180 pounds, J.A.I. Sheik. His tag team partner from Oakland, Iran, Sheik, is the High Priestess of the Church of Professional Wrestling. Sheik is the Master Mold. Sheik is the Mother Brain. Dark Sheik!
Impressive octave from Jordan Castle, but Dark Sheik deserves it.
And something I do have to point out, and I think is just so freaking neat about independent pro wrestling today, with everything streaming, social media, all of it. These talent that are in the ring here are from literally all over the world, and they have the full recognition of every single fan here. Again, we are in Newark, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Every single person here is an absolute star.
No doubt about that. It looks like
the faces that Heather Monroe is making, I have never seen before.
Oh. Like we said, Heather Monroe does not like the spotlight not being on her, so the fact I think that Sheik and Jay Vidal delayed that entrance definitely got under her skin.
And we're starting off with Monroe and Sheik.
Jazz hands as well. Monroe and Sheik, we said, have known each other going back a couple of years.
Sheik in control here with the wrist. But
incredibly agile Heather Monroe. Oh, I don't think I was expecting the flexibility.
Speaking of agility.
But now winding through between the legs of Monroe is Dark Sheik. Gets that headlock locked in.
And now Monroe trying to fight her way out of this headlock, finally breaking Sheik down, but Sheik...
It's really hard to break when Sheik just bends.
Yeah, it's sort of the Gumby-like flexibility.
So incredibly impressive. But you can see Heather Monroe trying to kick away the hand of Jay Vidal.
Oh, Sheik just jumped from a split to her feet. Oh,
driving that elbow in between.
Monroe is fighting it, but Sheik reverses the wrist lock. And now Dark Sheik in control of Heather Monroe.
Heather Monroe staring daggers at her opponent.
Well, that'll work to reverse things, too. Monroe, I think, tired of the technical wrestling portion of this match and has moved on to just striking the heck out of her opponent.
Yeah, absolutely fiery personality. And yes, how dare you not cheer for Heather Monroe?
Well, they were cheering for her, but maybe not enough.
There's a cheer quota that Heather Monroe demands. And now Sheik.
Trademark Dark Sheik.
Dark Sheik, she's up on the top turnbuckle. With the cross body, lays out Monroe, the cover. But, wow, barely able.
That cross body right into a pin, but Sheik staying in control of Heather Monroe.
Going back to her corner, and now Jay Vidal tagged in.
Little double team action. As you said, Jay and Sheik, they've teamed once before.
Seeing that tag team cohesion, they just, wow, like a car crash. Jay Vidal with the cover. Oh, very suggestive cover on Heather Monroe, who didn't take too kindly. And this is what I mean, the tactics, the dirty tricks of Jay Vidal.
Oh!
But dirty tricks of her own.
So that was basically just a straight up eye poke
Certainly
by Heather
was.
Monroe.
In comes Baliyan Akki.
So maybe this is a different kind of evenly matched contest than our first one. Eye poke for eye. Huge ovation as he enters the ring, of course.
Oh, incredible drop kick lays out Vidal.
If you became a fan of Choco Pro over the course of the pandemic, how could you not? You are very familiar with Akki. As you said, he's here in the United States for a little while, and to have him here at Garden State, big surprise and very exciting.
Exciting that we all get to enjoy this, I mean, rather uncanny matchup between himself and Heather Monroe.
Oh!
Evaded.
Away. And a knife-edge chop to Akki.
Driven into the turnbuckle.
Oh, those chops by Jay. One more.
He put a little English on it, too. Jay Vidal sweeping the legs out from underneath Akki. Oh, jeez. All the setup for the open palm strike. Jay Vidal's feeling himself. Now
Follows a kiss. Follows up with an enziguri rolling right through.
and again,
Going for a ride.
ooh, driving the head of Akki straight into the mat repeatedly.
Vidal into a cover.
Akki may have been trying to figure out which way was up, but was able to get the shoulders up in time. Baliyan Akki, a man that made his way to Japan to make himself. Oh, wait, hang on! Heather Monroe. Oh, she said he tripped. Okay, thank you for explaining that, Heather. And Baliyan Akki fires a shot to the side, the hip.
And Akki back in control here.
Yeah, this is a man who picked up his entire life, moved to another country just to grow and get better at his craft. He said he admits it wasn't the smartest thing to do, but it's gotten him to where he is now. He drives Jay Vidal into the turnbuckles.
And Jay is stuck. Heather Monroe following up with a kick of her own. Just a hesitation dropkick to the inside of the knee. Akki with the cover.
Not enough to keep Jay Vidal down, though.
And now Akki drags Jay back to the corner.
Heather Monroe is tagged in, a legal competitor. And Heather going to work on the leg of Jay Vidal that I want to say Baliyan Akki almost
Yeah, it
softened
looks
up.
like they've
Like a wishbone.
had at least a conversation here to decide to zero in on the lower body.
Yeah, definitely impressive strategy and teamwork from this first-time tag team. Oh, Heather Monroe was spending too long jaw-jacking with Sheik.
Oh, but then knocks Sheik almost off the apron. Sheik managing to hold on, and she's almost hung up there.
Yeah, Dark Sheik hanging on literally by the tips of her boots. And now Jay Vidal in the wrong part of town as Heather Monroe lays a big chop to the chest.
Tag to Akki, back in now. But it looks like we're getting a little more double team offense.
Again, these are two tag team competitors. It may not be with one another, but hip check from Monroe. Akki.
Big backbreaker, but holding on. Impressive screens. There's a pin. Is this it? Oh!
Oh, Jay Vidal with a little extra insult. The boot to the face of Akki as he got himself out of that pinfall.
And Jay kicked out, but starting to fight here, and honestly, he needs to make a tag soon.
Very much, or this match is even more jeopardy. Jay Vidal on the receiving end of this offense. Oh, there we go.
That spinning kick connected. Akki stumbles into his corner, but that let Heather Monroe make the tag.
Oh, and fingertips away from his tag team partner. Oh, shoves off Heather Monroe. Dark Sheik's in.
Sheik up top, not wasting any time. Coming off a big missile dropkick. Heather Monroe is reeling. Akki.
Oh, no, Akki
eats a huge thrust kick. And now Sheik follows up another kick in the corner. And one for Heather, too. A third for Akki.
Sheik is dishing them out. Heather Monroe and Akki are on the receiving end of some damage.
You're a little too close.
Sheik with that leg drop over the top rope.
But she's not done yet.
Winding up for one more.
That big senton. And now takes down Akki as well. Dark Sheik essentially has taken control of this match. Wrestling both opponents at once. And look at Jay Vidal is limping, but Jay is back in it.
And now it looks like a meeting of the minds over here with a plan of attack. Jay Vidal, stereo dives. Both competitors caught on the outside with those huge dives from Sheik and from Jay Vidal.
Sheik taking a moment to celebrate. The atmosphere here so electric.
You can hear the appreciation, the rumble of applause through the Hart Ballroom here in Newark. Heather Monroe is rolled back into the ring, and Sheik once more scaling to that top turnbuckle.
Dark Sheik up top. Heather Monroe is in big trouble here.
The leg drop from the sky.
Oh, but wait. Here comes Jay, and he can barely stand.
So much damage has been done.
The heart of Jay Vidal. He still attempted the swanton even though he could barely stand. Monroe got out of the way, and now it's Sheik and Akki going strike for strike. Akki winning that exchange.
Absolute flurry of offense.
Oh! Big backbreaker.
Heather Monroe picks her up for the bad. The Tanoku. The hook of the leg. Heather Monroe for the win. No, Jay Vidal.
Out of nowhere. Again. Barely able to stay on his feet and still able to make the save for his partner. And you can see Akki was starting to direct traffic here. It looks like some sort of tag team offense coordinated, but
tag made. Jay Vidal's the legal competitor. He takes a big old boot from Heather Monroe. Heather Monroe now knocked loopy. Baliyan Akki receiving end of a kick from Jay Vidal.
Jay Vidal nipping up but still limping.
The pain that Jay Vidal is feeling, but there's too much riding on this. Oh, calling for the power bottom bomb.
And if this connects, but Monroe fights out. What a forearm.
Oh, but one right back from Jay Vidal. Back and forth.
Series of overhand chops.
We have dissolved into a slap battle. Oh, but a headbutt from Jay Vidal levels the playing field. Another for good measure. Jay Vidal off the ropes. Oh, it looks like that injured leg ended up on that rope. Oh, heavens, that's got to be it. Jay Vidal is down. Heather Monroe and Baliyan Akki victorious.
Here is the Baliyan Akki.
And Akki had hold of Dark Sheik on the outside, stopping her from making the save for her team. Impressive victory, but even more impressive when you realize